What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now in today's video we're going over Polygon Matic as its price is running out of time before seeing a crash of up to 30 to 40%. So with that said, let's not waste any time at all and let's get straight into today's video. Now make sure you do stick around towards the middle and end of the video, as I will be talking about how each one of you can get up to $115 in USDT completely for free. Okay, now what is going on with Matic? Well, in the last video, I was telling you all about the possible revisiting of this ascending level of support. I told you all, if you lose this level of support, what will generally happen is you need to go back and see when were the last times you touched that level of support, and those become your breakdown targets. Once you lose an ascending level of support, you will almost always revisit these levels that created that support. So had you gone in and created those short trades once we did lose this level, you will of course be up around 3.7% to the first breakdown target, and then roughly, about 8 to 8.5% down to the second breakdown target. So there was a beautiful short trade to be made there, and big congratulations to anyone, of course, who did take that on. But we're not here to sit and, kind of bask in, the history. Let's talk about what can we expect next. So looking at Matic, of course, now that we are seeing this breakdown target getting met and the bulls are now stepping in, we can go ahead and assume that if we are to lose this level, 72 cents, shit is going to hit the fan. Now, the reason I say that is because if we zoom in on the hourly charts, we are actually coming back and possibly flipping a key level of support into resistance. Remember, we came back down and this was support level number 1. This was support level number 2. And what's happening right now is we revisited number 2. Boom. We hit support and we're coming back to back test number 1. If we fail right now and we look to continue to the downside and we flip this previous point of support into resistance, historically, that is the indicator that we are going into a continued fall to the downside. Now, the issue with seeing a continued fall to the downside at this point is that we don't have much bullish liquidity below us for another 15 to 20% to the downside. As you can see here, what happened is that as we did break the 62 cent level back here, we literally just went straight up towards $1. And what tends to happen is that as we saw very little liquidity on the way up through this level, there's usually very little liquidity straight through this level going down. Now, not only is there a bit of a lacking of liquidity here that would give us these support levels to bounce off of, we can also see that that does put us very close in range to our macro 618 to 786 Fibonacci box from this swing low to this swing high. What this means is that as we will usually retrace, let's talk about what usually happens. As we usually will get these pushes to the downside, we get a swing low, we get a swing high, and we start to retrace, we will usually retrace to the 618 to 786 box. That's just usually what happens, generally what happens. And as you can see, if we were to lose 72 cents, considering the fact that we don't have much liquidity here, and that our next point of support is literally sitting right on this 618 level, one can go ahead to assume that that is likely where we're going to go, and that's around 17% from that 72 cent low, which means that we could see a fall of up to 17 to 18% before seeing a strong bounce to the upside. Okay, so considering the fact that we absolutely don't have much support below us, of course we do have these couple bounces right here, but they didn't really give us anything on the way up, so I don't think they're going to give us anything on the way down. Considering the fact that this seems to be the most likely area of support, I'm actually going to go ahead and say that I will be opening up a short trade if we do lose 72 cents on the daily charts. Now, if I do go ahead and open up this trade, you guys know it will be on BitGet. BitGet is, in my opinion, again, the best exchange in the world. It's really hard to convince me otherwise. They have some of the lowest fees, the most easiest and convenient methods to trading. And right now, if you do use the link in the comment section and the first one in the description, once you sign up, you will get a $15 futures trading bonus completely for free. And as you do go ahead and make your first deposit, you will get 10% back on that initial deposit all the way up to $100. So if you deposit $1,000, they will be giving you $100 back completely for free. And after $1,000, of course, there is no 10%. The most you can get is $100, but that means you can get a free $115, and you don't have to do anything for it. Just sign up, deposit, Boom, there you go. So with that said, that is only going to be available for the first 150 users. So I would not waste much time. Go ahead, check out the link down below and get in on that. But whenever it comes to this short trade, again, as I mentioned that I will be doing here on BitGet, I will be opening up that trade right around the 72-cent level if we do get the daily close below it. And I will be expecting that thing to push all the way back down towards this 60 to 62 cent level, in which again would be a push of somewhere around, let's call it 17%. I trade on 2 to 3x leverage, so that means that could be anywhere from 30 to 50% in gains. And for that reason, I will, of course, let you guys know if and when that does happen. But for now, just stay tuned. This fall could happen, and it could happen extremely quickly, and I don't want you all to be caught off guard if we do see this quick push down towards 60 cents. Now, the only thing that I can envision in terms of the upside that would get us out of this scenario is if we're capable of breaking this previous high, sitting around 84 cents. If we're capable of working our way all the way back up to 84, establishing the new higher high and starting to break this downtrend, then I could see us in a position to really see some growth. But I just can't foresee us getting above even 79 cents at this point with such a strong level of resistance sitting right here. So I really don't know why we would be able to break 84 unless the market just really starts to bounce to the upside. So while we're below this 79 to 84 cent level here, I'm really expecting this continuation to the downside. And of course, I will continue to update you as this does play out. So make sure you do turn on all notifications for the channel so you do not miss my videos when I upload them, so you can be prepared for these trades and be able to get in and, you know, maximize your gains as much as possible. But with that said, of course, that is going to be about it for today's video. And of course, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you check out the Patreon link down below if you want to see all of the trades I do and have access to some of my specific features for them, such as copy trading and things of that nature. And make sure you also check out the BitGet link down below if you do want a free $115. But with that said, that's going to be about it. Of course, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, I will see you all next time. Peace.